It's day 2 of Oscar Pistorius' trial in the North Gauteng High Court, and we're joined by our correspondent Sipho Hlongwane, who's in the overflow room at court. Hi, Sipho.
Hi.
So, Barry Roo wasted no time this morning. He got straight back into that cross-examination of witness Michelle Burger.
Yes, he got cut off yesterday, obviously, when the day ended. But I think today he kind of got to the point that he was trying to get to. Because for a very long time, he was trying to, I guess, show that the witness wasn't sure herself about what she heard and what she saw that night. But she stuck to her story. Then he introduced the fact that she had first thought that it was a burglary, and then only after talking to other people and watching the news did she put 2 and 2 together and realize that it was Pistorius shooting his girlfriend, trying to suggest that that actually had an influence in her decision to step forward. And when she heard what he said at the bail hearing, that's when she decided to step forward. So it all goes towards credibility. You know, if you're a witness and your intention when you come forward is to discredit the defendant, then you're not seen as a strong witness. But Burger stuck to her guns all the way through to the end.
Now, at a really intricate time in this whole cross-examination, things came to a screeching halt when Garinel discovered that the witness's face had been broadcast. What happened?
Yes, it seems like ENCA found a still photograph of Burger on the internet somewhere, and in fact, it's really not that hard to find it. But they then decided to put that on television while she was testifying, and now the original judgment that was delivered last week didn't specifically forbid that, but the judge today ruled that it actually violated the spirit of the original a ruling, that the whole reason is to protect the privacy of the witnesses. It's got nothing to do with the technicalities of television broadcast. So she immediately made a pronouncement that no images, absolutely none, can be shown of the witnesses. So it raises a couple of questions. Number one, we do know that a few of the newspapers were using the same image I believe in today's papers. So it raises a question about, to what extent then does this mean that every single website that is showing images of any witnesses have to be taken down? It's not entirely clear, but I think from the perspective of us sitting in court, we've been told that absolutely no pictures, nothing of that sort.
What was the general feeling in court when that disruption happened?
Well, I think people were quite annoyed, especially here in the overflow room. We thought it was an unnecessary infringement. The actual case that was brought before Judge Mlambo last week was kind of a precedent-setting one. You remember that before, it was the case of Shabir Sheikh, and then it was a few hearings before where the media was very, very restricted, and this was seen as a step forward. So in a sense, we felt that we had ruined a very good opportunity that we have here. But I think everyone's been warned, and if anyone breaks the ruling now, then they're kind of asking for whatever the judge decides after that.
Now, quite unlike Michelle Burger, our second witness, Estelle van der Merwe, seems very nervous. She seems jittery. Is that coming across strongly in the courtroom?
Yes, quite a lot, in fact. I think that one of Burger's strengths is the fact that she is a very, very educated woman. She's got a PhD. She would have had to defend a thesis. She teaches at a university. All those things can count towards how you present yourself when you're in court. I'm not sure about the latest witness's background, but she doesn't sound as confident and sure of herself as Burger was. But also, when Garinel, the prosecutor, was examining or asking Burger to go across certain points, she actually broke down and started crying when she was describing the emotion of what she felt when she heard those gunshots, and obviously immediately afterwards. And I do wonder if that is not playing on the mind of the latest witness. Is she not already preparing herself for the worst?
Sipho, do you have any closing thoughts for the first half of today? Anything that really stuck out and struck you?
Well, I think that it's just been Barry Roo's excellence. In fact, he's not only managed to perhaps, sow some doubt about the way that Burger presented the events of that night, but he's also managed to start to introduce his own, their own version of events. while examining the state's witnesses, he's already started talking about, is it not possible that what you thought was gunshots was actually a cricket bat, hitting the door? What you thought was a woman screaming was actually Pistorius screaming in a very, in a high-pitched, loud voice. So it's been quite an education, I guess, to watch an excellent lawyer at work.
Thank you very much, and we'll chat again with you tomorrow.